So E3 2019 is most probably going to be absolutely crazy, with a lot of very juicy leaks already surfacing, and earlier today we had Cyberpunk 2077 Standard Edition cover being leaked, including of course some brand new details about its content. We also have some more amazing news and information, including from the game created by From Software in collaboration with George R.R. Martin, and a lot more on top of that. So let's dive right into this, and of course if you enjoyed this video, a thumbs up would be super appreciated. But let's get started with the first one on the list, which is of course Cyberpunk 2077. So a Polish user shared this screenshot on Discord containing the standard edition of the game and all of its contents. It contains of course the box cover for the Xbox One, PS4 and PC respectively, and I'm not sure if this is going to get changed at some point because it looks a little bit basic, but nonetheless it still looks so very cool. We have some other stuff going on over there as well, including on the top left the map of Night City. It comes in a physical format, and beneath it a postcard from Night City, or well, actually postcards, because from some of the translations I've been reading it seems there's going to be multiple of them, so really awesome. There's also a number of really cool stickers below. I'm not sure how well you can see these because the screenshot is kind of low resolution, but nonetheless it also comes with a soundtrack, a mini digital art book, the Cyberpunk 2020 manual, and of course a bunch of wallpapers for both the mobile and the desktop. And thanks to this user on Reddit who translated everything on it, because it's written in Polish and I simply could not understand what it is. Now this is of course quite a reveal, because it could very well mean that we might get to see this game as soon as late 2019, which kind of sounds strange when you put it in a sentence like that. I don't believe we're going to get the game earlier than that, and most people are placing their bets on somewhere in the first half of 2020 even, so between January, maybe March, maybe even May, but you know, it remains to be seen. I would love to get my hands on the game this year, but I would rather have CD Projekt Red really take their time to make this game, hopefully even surpass the success of Witcher 3. So again, tell me what your opinion is down below. This is of course just standard edition and it comes with so many cool things. Moving on though, as I've said, this isn't the only massive leak we have for today, as there's a few more, including one for the Elden Ring. As I've said, there's an upcoming game developed by From Software, the company behind the Dark Souls series and Sekiro, in collaboration with the creator of Game of Thrones, George R.R. Martin. The game is called, of course, Elden Ring. We even have the box cover art over here. It's been leaked in the past day or so, and it's rumored to release on PS4, Xbox One and PC, though no official statement was yet given. It's still though very exciting. Previous info revealed that this is going to be From Software's largest game to date. It's going to be a fantasy action RPG adventure game set within the world created by Hidetaka Miyazaki, which is basically the creator behind the Dark Souls video games, and he also directed Armored Core, which was on the old PS2. I believe even PS3 and 4 had some games, but it was definitely a big thing a few years back. So many are expecting it to heavily borrow from the combat and mechanics in the Dark Souls games, but also bring in a new story with the help of George R.R. Martin. So some of the best combat and narrative combined with some of the best storytelling out there, and I cannot wait to see what it is. But of course this kind of seems it's going to be really far off. It's just a box cover art, so no in-game screenshots yet. Nonetheless, this isn't the only one though, as there's a new Tales game called Tales of Arise, also arriving on the PC, PS4 and Xbox One. This is the continuation of the Tales of series, and there have been a number of leaked gameplay screenshots featuring the open world, the main character and the combat. In fact, out of all of these three, this has been the most leaked, and I will admit the game looks absolutely gorgeous. Probably my favorite screenshot has to be this one, showcasing the vibrant world of Tales of Arise. You can see the main character yielding a flame sword on his back, and there's also a town or a city in the background, and you know, just the art style is simply so amazing. There's this shot of a fight with a rhino looking creature, which appears to be roughly in the same area as the previous screenshot, and the character is doing an upward swing attack with the sword. So yes, expect the combat to be as flashy as always. We also have this huge fire attack here engulfing the shot almost entirely, so you know, it's an action-based game with quite a bit of skill involved, and it honestly looks very fun. Moving on, we also have an up-close look at our protagonist, and alongside with him there seems to be another female character. It seems that the story itself is centered around two characters, as the description points out. She might very well be a companion, as she does appear in a number of scenes, including during fights. So in this example, we can see her engaged in combat, even using her own attacks, while later on she is seen walking alongside the main character in some kind of a cutscene. So yes, this looks really awesome. Going over the key features, as I've said, this is going to be the next chapter in the Tales of series, brought to life in stunning high definition, powered by Unreal Engine 4, so that is why it looks so good. The game is also described to feature dynamic action with an updated battle system that retains the classical Tales of gameplay, and obviously the stunning visuals with a high quality animation created by UFO Table. And of course, finally, we also have something in regards to Gears of War 5, and while it's technically not a new leak, we have a brand new release date for Gears 5, which is set to be in fall 2019. This was already kinda rumored a few months ago, but of course this new poster, I guess, pretty much confirms that we will get to play it then. So up until now it was just, you know, a rumor, and now this kinda confirms it. The exact release date is set to be September 10, 2019, and Gears of War 5 is set to continue the story after the events of Gears of War 4, and it will feature a number of returning characters, including the protagonist from the previous game, but of course you will play with a new one. It's also going to feature both single player, local split screen co-op, and of course an online co-op too. And I think the month of September is going to be simply crazy with so many amazing games releasing then. Don't forget, Borderlands 3 is also coming up September 13, so that week is going to be extremely filled. I'm not really sure what to even play, but you know, it sounds exciting, I cannot wait to see it, and obviously this is all great info. Anyway, that is it for now, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Tell me which one of these games are you looking forward to the most. Of course, I know a lot of you, or probably 99% of you, will say Cyberpunk 2077, but on top of it, what else are you looking forward to? As always, a thumbs up and a subscribe would be super appreciated. Activate that notification bell to get these videos earlier, and I will see you guys later, so peace out.